Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with my NFC South football predictions for the 2020 NFL season. Before I continue, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate you do that. Really try and grow this channel. We're trying to hit 300 by Thursday. We're at 295 right now, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're new, you will not regret it. So, NFC South, last year, Saints won this division kind of convincingly. The Bucks kind of had a big second half. Panthers kind of had a bad second half, and the Falcons had a very strong second half despite a very bad first half. And I think this is the deepest division of football this year. I think this is one of the best divisions of football, maybe outside of the NFC West, more than that in the upcoming day or so. But I think this division is going to be very fun to watch. You have Tom Brady and Tampa. To me, that's the best team on paper, possibly down there at Tampa. The Saints are still going to be around. I think the Falcons are going to be a bit better this year, and I think the Panthers are going to surprise some people this year. And I don't think they're going to be as bad as people think. So let's get into it. In first place, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going 13-3. This team is just too good not to win this division, in my opinion. They just brought in Leonard Fournette as well. I know I've been kind of critical of him, saying he was a bust, but I mean, he's going to come in and probably give this team, I would say, about 10 carries for about, I would say, probably 10 carries, 50 yards, maybe catch a ball or two out of the backfield. I do think Leonard Fournette can have some impact on this team. Tom Brady at quarterback is obviously the biggest addition to this team. They brought in Gronk as well out of retirement. I think he's going to have somewhat of an impact, probably something like 5 to 6 catches for like 65, 70 yards, a few touchdowns. But I think Tom Brady is so much of an upgrade. No offense to Jameis Winston, who I'm going to talk about here in a second. But no offense to him, but Tom Brady is such a big upgrade that I don't see how Tampa does not make the playoffs. Even if they lose this division, I think they make the playoffs as a wild card team. And I think this team goes 13-3. I think they're that good of a team. This defense is a lot better than I think what people give credit for. So I really feel like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think they're the team to beat in the NFC South. I know some people say that the Saints are the team to beat, but I'm going to say that the Bucks are the team to beat. So go ahead and give me Tampa in first place, 13-3. In second place, I got the New Orleans Saints. I have them going 10-6. The Saints are one of those teams. I think at quarterback they're great. I mean, they have Tyson Hill coming off the bench running kind of that gadget play offense. Drew Brees, obviously. They also have Jameis Winston as a backup net now, which is, I think, one of the best backups in the league, if you ask me. Defensively, this team has gotten better over the years. I think they'll continue getting better. Alvin Kamara, I know that he's in the trade rumors. I don't think they're going to trade him. So I think it was just a contract dispute more than anything. And I feel like he's going to come back and he's going to have a great year. And Sean Payton, one of the best coaches in the league. I think this team, I don't think they win the division because I think Tampa's a better team. But I think this team makes a wild card definitely. I'll talk about this team when they make during the playoff and Super Bowl prediction portion of my NFL prediction series, which will be out tomorrow. But overall, I do think that the Saints, I do think they do make the wild card. I think they go 10-6. I still think they'll probably consider at least a top 10 team in the NFL. But I just think Tampa's better than them, and I think that's why they're going to not win this division. But they'll make a wild card at 10-6. In third place, I got the Atlanta Falcons going 7-9. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Falcons, in my opinion, I honestly think Dan Quinn's a dead man walking. I'm absolutely serious when I say that. I think he's already been basically told this is your last year unless something really good happens. And this team, I think, could make the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. But I just think he's a dead man walking. Offensively, this team it should be pretty good with Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones at the wide receiver positions. They bring in Todd Gurley. We'll see what he has left in the tank. Matt Ryan, I think he is overrated, but he's still an above average quarterback at worst. And defensively, though, this team has to get better. They lose Trufant. I say he was one of the worst starting safeties in this league, and he's with the Detroit Lions. But They lose him, and I really just don't think this defense is going to be that good this year. And that's Dan Quinn's specialty, which could be very concerning if if that's the case. Because let me tell you something. If this defense is crap, I don't think this team's going to do that well. It all depends on the defense. And I think that the Atlanta Falcons, I think they're going to have some games that are going to surprise some people. I think they're going to have some games they may get blown out. So I'm going to say 7-9. Overall, Falcons third place in the NFC South. And then last place, the Carolina Panthers. I do think the Panthers have a shot to not finish last in this division necessarily. I think they could outbeat the Falcons if things go really south for the Falcons, or even just a bit south. I think the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers are a bad football team as people want to think they are, but I think they finish up with the same record they had last year, 5-11. Primarily because I think of the defense, it's just way too young. It's a very young defense, and listen, they're gonna grow. They drafted every draft pick was for the defense this year for the Carolina Panthers, and a lot of them are gonna be playing a lot of plays. And offense. Teddy Bridgewater I think is going to be a very good quarterback for them. And I think, of course, Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield, probably the best offensive player, not name a quarterback in the league, in my opinion. And overall, I think offensively they'll be fine, but defensively, I think they're going to have those struggles, but it's going to be because they're young. It's not going to be because they're bad. It's going to be because they're young. Matt Wool, I think, will have this team going in the right direction and competing for Super Bowls eventually. But I think it's going to take a few years, and I think they go 5-11. But I think it's a good 5-11. I think it's one of those 5-11s you look at, and they're going to be in a lot of ball games this year, but they're just going to come up short because they're kind of a young team. So those are my NFC South football predictions. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the NFC South. Tell me your predictions. I always like hearing from you all. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to your channel. Greatly appreciate if you do that. AFC West predictions. I'm going to try to get that out today. I don't want to do 3 videos tomorrow, so I'm going to get that out today. And we're just going to do 2 and 2. 2 today, 2 tomorrow, Tuesday. ACC predictions. The ACC official kicks off Thursday with UAB versus Miami. So you got that going on. And then Wednesday's pick day. So I already picked 13 college football games, the 16 NFL games as well. And then Thursday, I'm planning on doing Big 12 predictions on Thursday during the day. And then during the night, we're going to be doing the recaps of the college football game, UAB versus Miami. And then the Thursday night game, Texas versus Chiefs. We'll do recaps on those in one video. So thanks for watching. D the Beast signing off.